Hello. So I recently just finished watching the Game Awards. It's really late, I'm really tired. The event was like 3.5 hours long and I watched the whole thing. This video is not going to be 3.5 hours long. I don't want it to be 3.5 hours long. So what I've done is I've taken out, all of them, like the highlights basically from the event, and I've compiled them all into this video. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. Before we get into this video, I just want to make a quick announcement. So currently the next episode in my Does It Suck series, which is the Hellblade one, is taking a while for me to finish. It's a big project. It's a script and compiling all the footage, editing the video, putting everything together, doing my research. It does take a while to make videos like that, and I don't want to go on weeks and weeks without posting anything on my channel, so I've decided to try and do the 30-day daily upload challenge, where I'm going to post a video every day for 30 days and see what happens afterwards. So it's just going to be like random videos that I'll post every day that will vary in length. Some videos might be 2 minutes long. I just want to try and at least get something posted every single day, just about random stuff. Play some random games, maybe try out games I've never played before, talk about stuff. Yeah, so that's the kind of idea. So this is officially day one, and we're going to be talking about the Game Awards. Also, I finally got rid of my mattress and I put things up on my wall, disc plates and stuff, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, I might do like a room tour or something, maybe as one of my videos, maybe. But yeah, anyway, let's get back into the video. Gaming is really weird, because I think depending on where you are in the world, it could differ, because where I am in the world, I live in UK, very, very rarely you will see anything game related. Like, I just imagine, like, I don't know, America or Japan, there's game advertisements everywhere, maybe more so in Japan. Very rarely will we see anything game related here. I do remember seeing in a bus shelter, it was a poster of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I was like, Black Ops 6, whatever. But yeah, that's it. We don't really see anything game related. Like, you will definitely not see a poster of like Metal Gear Solid or Shadow of the Colossus or like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. You will not see any of that. It's crazy. I don't know. It's weird. I never do anyway. Maybe people do, but I never do. So yeah, it depends on where you are in the world. Gaming is, yeah. I just wanted to add that little part into the video, because I love gaming. I think gaming is great for culture, and they just don't talk about it here a lot. And even like non-gamers in like my area, they still, honestly, in 2024, they still see gaming as, it's like a kid's thing. Why are you gaming? Why do you play games? It's just weird. Just weird. The event itself was a good watch. Like, it wasn't terrible. There's a lot of surprises. Oh! But there was a lot of, like, cringy moments.
No.
I hate this awkward shit. Loads of games that they showcased that I wasn't really interested about.
There's so much to marvel at.
What the hell is this?
I love how it feels like I'm inside the books.
If you enjoy games like that, fair enough. I don't care. Just looks shit. Of course, the awards itself is, what it is. I don't really take that seriously.
Next up, for Best Esports Athlete, the
let's just get this out of the way. I don't care.
3-3.
It is interesting to see some of the games that won the categories, playing along with the awards and guessing who would win, stuff like that. Come on, just say thanks and move on. And the build-up to the Game of the Year, which was surprising. This is pretty epic. At least I found it surprising, considering the nominees. There were some pretty big games in the nominee section. There was a lot of cringe moments. There was funny moments. At the end of the day, I'm interested in games, and I just don't like all the bullshit in between. I just want to see the games. So there's a moment where Jeff gives a shout out to Ken Kutaragi, the father of PlayStation, and he gets up and awkwardly, stands there because he thinks he's getting called out.
Adaptation.
I mean, it was funny, but I really felt sorry for him. I mean, Jeff did give him a shout out. He technically didn't call him to the stage, but he did give him a shout out. He's obviously picked it up wrong, but I just thought that shit was so fucking funny. And then straight after, he gives a shout out to Ala Purnell. He just awkwardly stands there. It's just funny. It's just really funny. I've watched that fucking shit on repeat like several times. It was just so funny. The security guard as well is just like staring at him like, what are you doing? Oh god. Harrison Ford coming to the stage. Does he even know where he is? And I don't know if he couldn't read the prompter or he just forgot his lines or something, but
the skit. And now,
Oh my god.
Best performance.
It was awkward. Oh god. And then there's like every now and again the Muppets, like the two old grumpy Muppets, have scenes.
Hey Waldorf.
What is it, Statler?
What the fuck?
Kojima, look. Did you know that Jeff Keighley's friends with him?
Yeah, but does Kojima know that?
Kojima's like, what the fuck? And I don't know why they're just like dissing the Game Awards. Oh, these Muppet things need to go away.
I heard a Final Fantasy game is up for Game of the Year.
Well, my Final Fantasy is for this show to be over.
Why? I don't understand why they're in this. Were they promoting the Muppets or something? I don't know. I'm so confused to why they're there. They just openly mock the Game Awards and Jeff, and it just feels awkward. I don't know why they're there, and every time they are there, I'm just like, can we move past this, please? Now, Melina Jurgens, Sinewa from Hellblade, she won Best Performance. I just want to put this out there. 100%. 100%. I'm really happy about that because I think she definitely should have won. Yeah, if she didn't win, I would have turned this off. Yeah, she deserved that. Performance is so good in that game. She was outstanding as Sinewa. Like I said, I don't really care about the, what wins and, the awards and stuff like that. I just want to see the games. But there were certain ones that I did actually care about. And so the Best Performance one was the one I did care about. So I'm really happy that she won. 100%. There was, right, so the whole event where people coming onto the stage and stuff was very, very cringy.
Did you hear about why the Scarecrow won an award earlier in the show?
Dina, please.
He was outstanding in his field.
But the event did have some good moments. There was a moment where Sam Lake comes onto the stage and it's played off as like a narrative, like he's just standing there and it's his thoughts, like we can hear his thoughts.
I was here to do a job. Hand out the award for Best Narrative.
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
Keep this short.
Here are the nominees for Best
Okay, that's kind of funny. Hideo Kojima made an appearance at the Game Awards. But it was kind of disappointing because he didn't really announce anything. I was so hoping that, he'd talk about like Death Stranding 2 or something, but he was just there to give out the Best Direction Award. And yeah, I mean, he had a speech and everything, but he didn't really talk about, any games that was coming out or showcase anything, which was kind of disappointing because, I love this man. But yeah, anyway, Astrobot winning Game of the Year.
Astrobot!
Astrobot? Really? Now, I've got nothing against Astrobot. I haven't played Astrobot. I've seen a lot about it. I know people who have played it and they think it's fantastic. And that's awesome. I can't really say much because I haven't played it. And I'm not going to discredit them for winning. Good for them. Like I said, I don't really care about the awards or whatever it is, what it is. It was still surprising, Astrobot winning up against games, like what Final Fantasy Rebirth was there, Elden Ring, even though it was a DLC, Black Myth was there. I don't know. It was just, it was surprising, but good for them. Good for them. They won Game of the Year 2024. So yeah, the event was exciting. There was a lot of dull moments, whatever. Oh God.
Game Awards. Give it up for Snoop Dogg!
No, I don't care. 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours long. Jesus Christ. And I feel like they, tried to overly hype every single game that they announced in the event. Some of them were kind of shitty.
There are beings who brought chaos.
This looks like Assassin's Creed, and I don't like it. Obviously, I get it. They're trying to overhype, make a big deal about everything, so whatever. But there were a lot of games that did excite me. And there's a few games that didn't really excite me, but I want to talk about. Yeah, there was loads of games obviously that didn't really interest me. There was loads of anime games. Yeah, I'll pass on this one. So yeah, the anime style kind of puts me off a wee bit. I don't dislike anime, okay? I used to watch anime a lot when I was young. I don't watch anime anymore, right? It's kind of like Disney, right? I used to like Disney when I was young. I don't watch Disney anymore. So because I watched it when I was young, I still have a soft spot for anime. Yeah, I still say I like anime, but I don't watch anime, right? And later in life, becoming an adult, I have tried to watch anime shows. I just can't get past the whole, big googly eyes and the you know, the crying and the weird like emojis that they do. I just can't get past that. I just think it's cringe. I love, you know, Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, you know, all that stuff, and they're great, but they're in my memory now as just something that I watched when I was young, and they were great. I have seen and I've played a little bit of like the Dragon Ball Z games, and they're fine. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z obviously when I was young, so it was great like nostalgia wise, but it's not something that I would sit and commit to. Like I like anime, you like movies, like for example Akira or Perfect Blue, you know, like serious toned animes that they don't have the googly eyes and stuff like that. I like animes like that, and if there was more of that, I would watch it. Like Studio Ghibli, like Spirited Away, I really like that film. That was great. That's an anime. That's a great film. And Ni no Kuno, you know, that was a great game. As much as I really like Full Metal Alchemist, and I think it's one of my favorite animes, I cannot watch it again because, yeah, I just can't get past the googly eyes, and it's cringe, okay? I'm sorry, it's cringe, whatever. I do like reading manga, and I have several manga books. Some of them do still have, you know, the googly eyes and the traditional like anime things, but it's not as bad because it's just, you know, it's a drawing and you can just like move past that easier than watching it. Anyway, so yeah, there was a lot of anime stuff that didn't really do anything to me. What? And I don't know. I feel like they all look the same. I don't know. I feel like they all look the same. That's, yeah. There's like an exception. I just don't like the over-exaggerated... I don't know, it's weird. Anyway. I wasn't really paying attention there, but there were loads of shockers that I really want to talk about. First one I want to talk about is Rematch by the creators of Sifu. Now, I haven't played Sifu, and I plan to, but then this game comes out of nowhere called Rematch, and it's a football game, which really, really confuses me. I mean, I don't dislike football, and I don't care for football as a sport in the real world. I do like playing football games. I used to play FIFA quite a lot, but I don't know, that just took me really by surprise when I saw, you know, from the makers of Sifu, and I'm thinking, oh shit, but then, you know, it was a football game. Now, I think it is interesting because I used to actually like this mode in FIFA where you can play as a pro player and you can change the camera to like a third-person perspective. It's like you play as one player, and I think that's really, really interesting. I don't really know, obviously, much about this game. I don't really know how it's going to be. Do you play one player? Do you play the whole team? When you pass the ball, does it you know, switch between the players? I don't know. It does look interesting, and I probably will play it. I don't know. I instantly got, like, what's that film called? I think it was called Shaolin Soccer by the guy who made Kung Fu Hustle. It kind of gave me that vibe to start off with, and I kind of wish it was like in that film. It's a film about football, but it's, you know, there's like Matrix abilities, so they can, you know, jump high and you know, dodge stuff, and it's a fun film, and especially if you like Kung Fu Hustle, you should maybe check that film out. I don't know. I think that would have been kind of interesting if they went down that approach for this game. And then you can like fight each other like Sifu style, like I don't know. Or if they made it like Red Card, there was a game that came out on PS2, I think it was, called Red Card, and the aim of the game is to get a red card, you just batter the shit out of each other. I don't know, I feel like that would probably be a better approach. It looks like they're taking this one seriously. I mean, I don't know, just like watching the footage. Definitely confusing, and it definitely took me by surprise, but I will play it. I need to play Sifu though. So big announcements in this event. We got The Witcher 4, which I kind of knew was coming because I did a video a while back watching 2026 game trailers, and in it there was a Witcher announcement where they were talking about, you know, their next Witcher project. They didn't really show much, but we got a trailer at the Game Awards.
By the gods! No! You chose her.
I'm not a huge Witcher fan. I haven't really played it. I mean, I played 2 for about maybe 6 hours. I just really, I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. And I don't know why, because the Witcher series, it seems like something I would really like, but I just, yeah, something about it. I think the Witcher 4 trailer was cool. I think most of, you know, the cinematic trailers for the Witcher series are really cool, but I don't know, there's something about it. I know my brother's going to be super excited about this. I don't know. I don't want to commit to something. I don't know. We'll see. But it was cool. The trailer was cool, but yeah. Now, This one really took me by surprise. Okay, I'm just going to play the clip of my reaction.
Right now, I am proud to present a brand new standalone game. Please watch.
A brand new standalone game. That's kind of rare nowadays. The hell is this? Why does this? What is this? Elden Ring? Oh, please, what is this?
Seekers of redemption. You were chosen. Thrown
A standalone game.
beyond our control.
So it's not DLC. What the hell?
Tragedy must be averted.
It's not it's not Elden Ring 2.
And for that, I need your help.
What the fuck? You can parkour? Why is he in this?
Little pillager. Bent on
What's going on?
I will swat away
That was the Nameless King, was it not?
all who dare.
From Dark Souls 3.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
What? What? Okay. That's, okay. Holy shit. So, new Elden Ring coming out. I don't think it can get any better for me. Yeah, we're getting more Elden Ring. And this is standalone, okay? It's a standalone Elden Ring. Which, to be honest, I think Shadow of the Erdtree should have been standalone, but whatever. It looks like we're getting a cooperative standalone Elden Ring spin-off set in the Elden Ring world. But there's a couple of things in the trailer that really confused me, and I'm excited. Well, I'm even more excited. Okay. I watched this trailer several times, and I'm picking up more and more from this trailer. Like, for example, the Nameless King from Dark Souls 3 is in this trailer. Why is he in this trailer? I'm excited. He's an optional boss in Dark Souls 3, and he's the son of Gwyn. Anyway, and you can potentially fly. Like, there's more aerial combat, which is crazy. You can parkour and run up walls. I mean, okay, that's really cool. And there's also a little bit where it looks like parrying from Sekiro. I might be reading into this a bit wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And what is this? It's like a mishmash of everything, and then adding, new things into it. And oh my god! And it's standalone, and it's coming out next year. Now, the main focus to this is going to be co-op. Like, if you want to play Elden Ring with your friends, like the whole game from start to finish, you can download a mod. It's called Seamless Mode, where you can play with your friends. Obviously, you can't play online doing this, but it looks like, this new Elden Ring is going to focus primarily on playing the whole game in co-op, which is kind of cool. I think that's really, really cool. So I'm really, really excited. It's just more Elden Ring. Just when Miyazaki said Elden Ring was done, Shadow of the Erdtree was the last thing about Elden Ring, and we get this. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, I'm excited. It's definitely the biggest highlight for me. Second biggest highlight. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is finally coming to PC. I think that's fantastic news. I want a PC port I want it to come out on PC. I want every game to be on PC. They also announced The Last of Us 2 coming to PC, which is great. Okay, the next game I want to talk about is probably my biggest highlight of this whole event. And I'm going to play the trailer with my reaction.
And just recently, he finally shared an ambitious vision for his next project.
Who?
Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th
I always think Hideo Kojima.
I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title. Let's take a look at this announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
I always think Hideo Kojima. Always. Here we go. Epic Games, okay. From the creators of... What the fuck? Wait, what?
60 seconds. 55 seconds. 50 seconds. 45 seconds. 30 seconds. 35 seconds. Shot medium at 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds.
What is... Please show more. Please show more. No. Okay. Fumito is finally working on his next game, and I'm super excited. I mean, the trailer was very short and, you know, obviously didn't really give a lot away, but I'm definitely getting Shadow of the Colossus vibes. I'm super excited for that. I'm a huge fan. Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, The Last Guardian. Huge fan. I'm super excited. You have no idea. But it's still early doors. There's not even a title for the game. No release, nothing. I just really hope it's not going to be like a Last Guardian and we won't see it for like 10 years. Oh, but whatever. It's cool. It's exciting that he's working on another game. Yeah, that's super excited. So they showcased a game called Split Fiction from the creator of It Takes Two. And I'm not going to lie, I think it looks amazing. Honestly, it took me by surprise. I think it looks so interesting. My only problem really is I don't really have a friend to play this game with. And It Takes Two I haven't played, but I'm saving it for, you know, that special someone that I can play it with. I know it's corny, whatever. I don't care, but yeah, because it's like a couple game, and I think it'll be really cool to play with someone, you know, special in your life. But Split Fiction looks interesting that you can just play with a friend. I don't really know anybody that would probably play this game with me. So, I mean, I don't know. I might not be able to play this game, but it looks super fun. And Joseph Ferris, the guy's absolutely crazy. I love him. I think he's funny.
I've loved everybody. Goodbye.
I like this guy. Okay, so they showcased Borderlands 4, and I'm sorry, I think the trailer was kind of shitty. I'm a bit mixed with the Borderlands series. I like Borderlands 1 and 2. I think 2 was the best one. I wasn't a huge fan of the pre-sequel, and I didn't really like Borderlands 3. I'm not really going into Borderlands 4 with, like, overhype. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the trailer is basic. Like, the Borderlands trailers, it's always been, like, kind of witty, funny, you know, like, playful, childish. And I don't know. I feel like this trailer for Borderlands 4 just doesn't fit the vibe of Borderlands. So I don't know, maybe it's just the trailer. I mean, I probably will play the game when it comes out, but I just wanted to give my point across, like, towards the trailer. I think the trailer was, yeah, like I said, it was a bit basic. Anyway, so that's Borderlands 4. Okay, they also showcased Splitgate 2, which it's surprising. I'm not a huge Splitgate fan. I have played it. I think it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I don't really do this often where I play games like in beta, but I was there from like somewhat of the beginning when Splitgate, you know, first took off, and it's changed so much. Like if you played Splitgate today compared to what it was on day one, it's changed so much. But I'm always confused of why make a second one. Like, why make an Overwatch 2? Why make, you know, a second Splitgate? Just concentrate on the first one and update it and tweet. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's free to play, just like the first one, so just wanted to quickly talk about that one. They showcased a new Turok game that's coming out. I'm not really that excited about the game, if I'm honest. I mean, I used to play Turok a lot when I was younger, but I don't really care for it anymore. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll try it one day. Another big highlight in the Game Awards for me, and I will play the clip with my reaction.
As we've been saying all night long, we have some very special game announcements tonight, and this is certainly one of those. Enjoy.
Here we go. What is it? Because they have to like hype everything, so even if the trailer's shit, they still have to hype it. The hell is this? Is that Onimusha? No. It's Onimusha. Wait, what? Is it a remake? This is a great time to bring this out because there's so many, like, you know, samurai games coming out. This big hype. Onimusha. Is it a remake? Way of the Sword. Is it a sequel? Yeah, a sequel?
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
That's cool. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Yeah, that's super cool. Onimusha is one of those games that I forget about. Yeah, Capcom made this. It's in the style of Resident Evil, but with, you know, samurai swords. I think it is, like, really good timing to bring this game, or finally get this game out, because, you know, there's loads of, like, Chinese, like, and Japanese type games, and, you know, like, martial arts, and, you know, samurai games. It's great to see Onimusha, you know, and amongst all that. Like, I had a list of games that I really want them to remake, and Onimusha is on that list. So it's really, really cool. I'm not sure if this is a remake or not. I mean, it's called Onimusha Way of the Sword. Still early doors for Onimusha. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Onimusha series. I think that's really exciting, and I'm glad it's finally coming back. They also announced Squid Games Season 2 with a game. I mean, I really enjoyed the first season. So Season 2 is coming out. Well, they've announced Season 2. And they've also announced Squid Games game. I'm not really interested about the game, but yeah, Season 2. I did enjoy Season 1, so I will be watching Season 2. I just thought I would throw that in there. Game of Thrones. Okay, so I like Game of Thrones, but I'm still really, really salty about the last season of the show. So if I see anything Game of Thrones related, I'm instantly, nah, this is going to be crap. I'm not interested. I did watch, obviously, the trailer at the Game Awards. It looks not bad, if I'm honest. Maybe there's hope, because we don't actually really have a legit Game of Thrones game, I don't think. Do we? There's the Telltale one. It does remind me of Shadows of Mordor, like gameplay style. I don't know. Early doors though, but yeah. Anything game related. I mean, it looks like it's set sometime like within the show. It's not, I thought maybe it was a sequel, like with Jon Snow being back at the Night's Watch, but it's not. You see other characters that shouldn't be because they're dead. But anyway, so I'm not sure. I'm not a hardcore Game of Thrones fan. Like, I haven't read the books or anything like that. I did enjoy the series up until the last season. I don't know. We'll see. Still early doors. So they announced Okami 2. I've never played the first Okami, but you know, in this event they were making it out as a very, very big deal.
If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
I mean, I love games. What is this? I mean, that's cool. I like drums. Being made by Hideki Kamiya, which is really cool. I mean, I like Hideki Kamiya. They made it out as like a really, really big deal in this event, and I'm sure it is, but I've never played it. Maybe this is an opportunity for me to play it. Anyway, I don't like the title. It's just called Okami Sequel. Like, I'm assuming obviously they're going to change that. It would be Okami 2 or something, or maybe there's a subtitle and they've just named it Sequel now not to give anything away. But yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Okami Sequel. Like, okay. Anyway, so, and then it was the big announcement, the one that they kept to the very end.
We do have one more thing.
Here we go. What is it? What is this? What is this? Am I supposed to know who this is or what this is?
Thank you.
Naughty Dog? Wait, what? Why? So Naughty Dog are working on a new game. This one was very confusing to me. I'm not going to lie, I'm not 100% keen on the whole sci-fi type games, whatever, right? But it is Naughty Dog, and I do trust Naughty Dog into making, you know, really, really good, compelling games. I love Uncharted, Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, The Last of Us. You know, all their games have been a hit for me, but I'm so confused to why this is being made. I'll be honest, I've said this ever since The Last of Us 2 came out. Like, The Last of Us, I kind of wish there wasn't a sequel to The Last of Us. I think The Last of Us was so good, just, you know, the way it ended, and I kind of wish there wasn't a sequel. It's kind of like if they made a sequel to Fight Club, because Fight Club ends in, you know, like a cliffhanger, like, oh, what's going to happen next? It didn't need a sequel, and like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed The Last of Us 2. I thought it was great, but I'm kind of over the Last of Us hype train. I'm just over it. Like, and with the series was fine. Like, it was okay. I mean, I like the games more. It was fine. You know, if you haven't played the games and you watch the series and you love it, that's fantastic. I'm pleased that people can enjoy like The Last of Us story or whatever as a series. And, you know, there's like talk about, you know, part 3 coming out. Just stop with The Last of Us. So I've always said that, you know, Naughty Dog should do their own like new IPs. Like, just create new stuff. And they are. That's really, really cool. So I can't wait. There's obviously no gameplay, so we don't know how it's going to play, but I mean, I have a vague idea because I've played other, you know, Naughty Dog games. You know, it might be like Uncharted, it might be like Last of Us, I don't know. Other than that robot thing at the end looking very kind of generic, I think the game looks really good. I mean, it is Naughty Dog, so expect like quality in terms of like visuals. It looks like it's going to be like a very heavy melee, you know, combat type game with like neon lights and yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, and I'm definitely going to be playing it. I'll be all over that. Intergalactic. So that's interesting. There was a lot of exciting reveals. I'm super excited for 2026 and 2025 with Elden Ring coming out. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on the Game Awards. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to stop here. I am tired, I need to go to sleep. Anyway, yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. It's been fun, and I will see you tomorrow for my daily uploads.